Hi everyone, I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart for our reading today. I'll choose 3 cards, take some from the base of the pack. I'll also choose one from Anna Stark's pack and one from Carl Gray's as well. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. We're still going through the numerological activations. Today is the 15th. And the universal number is 6, so 5 and 1 is 6. So we've got this wonderful time still of these activations that are occurring. So it is 6 is the number of compassion, it's the number of confirmation that our material life, everything that we need in this material realm will be met. So to step out of any lack or fear of not having enough. So a wonderful day of balance, also of giving and receiving. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective. For anyone who views this video, the moon is in Sagittarius all day, that beautiful zodiac sign of Sagittarius. That does bring balance, and it is these months of the zodiac sign of Libra that we've been through and Sagittarius are all to do with justice and coming into alignment and having that crystal clear vision. Then we have New Earth, as I speak about the crystal clear vision. That's a wonderful vision to have, where we're all living and enjoying our lives and really are receiving divine abundance and joy, love and being cared for. So there we have the Temperance, bringing us into alignment. And again, we keep getting the same cards, don't we, as we're going through these times of this transformation. Then we have the Moon, the 9 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, and we'll take the 7 of Swords as well, and the Hermit, the 6 of Wands. Okay, so we have the Earth. So we're moving, things are completing. We're moving in to a new chapter of our life, and you can see there, grounding the divine into the heart of Mother Earth, constantly anchoring this light that's been coming through from the galactic center. We are facing the galactic center, so we are receiving these huge upgrades and divine information that guides us on our path. So as we open ourselves up to receive it and anchor it into Earth, our vibration lifts, and the vibration of Mother Earth is lifting anyway. She will ascend. It's for us to ascend with her in our bodies this time. Normally we would ascend in spirit, but we are doing it with our physical body, and it is to really be gentle with our bodies as we're going through this ascension and taking in the light, because as we take in the light, it's expansive, and where we may be holding on to some kind of tension, we can feel it within our bodies. So it's to breathe the light into any area of our body that we're feeling that discomfort, where we're feeling any kind of tension, where we are seeing in our outside world anything that's not in alignment, whether it is within our relationships. The Temperance card in this card is bringing balance, and it's the divine masculine, the divine feminine. So we've got a lot of masculine energy with Mars and the Sun, and we will know when we stepped into too masculine, because we get frustrated, we get impatient, anger comes up. So as that happens, we step back in and listen to our hearts, listen to our intuition, to balance ourselves out, to not step into any kind of impatience or judgment, to really come back. And the Temperance card is that alchemization of the lower emotions, bringing in the higher consciousness, which is taking us into our new reality, tapping in and bringing in that higher consciousness and alchemizing the lower emotions that have kept us in a cycle of unhappiness, of really being constricted, contracted, not being able to make a decision of our own, constantly looking outside of us for guidance, listening to what other people's opinions are, other people's guidance. So this is a time of coming within and bringing that gauge within us in alignment with our divine masculine, our divine feminine. There is a time of love, a time of romance as well. So really opening ourselves up for that, not being fearful of stepping into a relationship based on what's happened to us in the past experiences. We're there to bring us insights and wisdom so that we can help others who are struggling in relationships, that we can hold the light for them so that they can make their own decisions. So this is a wonderful time with relationships, bringing the divine masculine and the divine feminine into alignment, allowing the energies of Mars and the moon and Mars and the sun to show us where we are triggered, where we may be stepping into frustration, to really step back and work on how those triggers are making us feel, because there's a feeling behind those triggers, there's a memory behind those triggers. And when we go back into this constantly triggering me, what you're doing is constantly triggering me, knowing that it's the feeling that is behind the trigger, the emotion that's behind the trigger, the thought forms that are behind the trigger, to really work on alchemizing them. This is a card of alchemization, because they are lower vibrational, subconscious thoughts and feelings and memories that are coming up for our healing, to coming up into our awareness. Because every time we step into a trigger, we are arming, we are bringing ourselves out of alignment, but we're not doing our physical bodies any good either. So what the angels are bringing through is green tourmaline, to old green tourmaline, that will bring healing to our nervous system. Okay, so as we're going through this time with the sun and Mars coming into that alignment, into that tension, conjunction, and on the 18th, so this is, Mars is our adrenaline, okay? So anything that gets our adrenaline going, it's good time to exercise actually. Use our adrenaline in a positive way, not in an angry way, not in a confrontational way. So green tourmaline helps to soothe our adrenals, helps to soothe our nervous system, and will bring that soothing energy to help us to move through this time in an aligned and harmonious way, healing from those triggers, healing from the past cellular memory that's creating these triggers. So green tourmaline, and also they're showing me green tourmaline is good for psychic surgery. So to make sure you shield yourself first before you're using your green tourmaline, to program it to bring that soothing energy to our nervous system, to balance our adrenals, and also if there's anything going on within our body, to actually use the energy of the green tourmaline to take it into those areas of our body, as in psychic surgery. And psychic surgery is done on a higher vibration. It's not done in this physical realm. It's done with benevolent beings of light that come in and assist us with any disharmony within our body. So during this time, it's a powerful time. And even gold, using some gold, holding some gold and green tourmaline during these times of, this is going to be an intense, well, it can be if we step into it, or it can be a time of immense healing if we don't go into those old cycles. So it's a test, and we have choice. We can go into the subconscious and the old programs, or we can actually break free and heal that karma. So green tourmaline is coming through with the angels. So to use somewhere, make an elixir with some, put some in a glass with, and place a glass, place the green tourmaline in a bowl with a glass in the center, so it's receiving the vibration, the frequency of the green tourmaline, and drinking it, and it'll soothe our nervous system. Then we have the chariot. Again, this is our chariot, this is our vehicle to look after, to not put it to not put it through stress, to not let it go and into those pressured situations that could create so much toxicity within our body. So reminding us that our body, whatever energy we are focusing on, this is where we will, our vehicle will move towards. But this is also a time of, we've done immense work, listening to our hearts, allowing our hearts to guide us, bringing the divine masculine and the divine feminine. You can see the masculine hand and the feminine hand, supporting that heart. Again, balance of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And as we look at Mars, who is the divine masculine, Venus in Libra, the divine feminine, both coming together in a sign of Libra, bringing in that beautiful energy of balance and harmony. And if we stay in this place of balance and harmony, we will come through this filled with light, with so much karma being healed. We have the moon, so we're still going through that moon the new moon in Scorpio. So the sun is still there, the moon, we're still feeling the effects. So it's the endings, the wrapping up of that old karma, the wrapping up of those triggers. And you can see there that shadow is on its way out. It's going, it's moving away now. And that's what we are doing. We are allowing our shadow to move away with love and gratitude, because it really only tried to keep us safe to the point where it held us back. So now we're being able to allow our shadow to move away now into the light. So there we have our wishes fulfilled, our wishes being granted, with every trigger that we allow to just dissolve. There is a wish being granted. We are blocking ourselves from our own wishes by focusing on conflict. So when we allow those triggers to dissolve, we're using the tourmaline, we are holding some gold, we're wearing gold, in which, however, we are making maybe some elixirs with gold and tourmaline, using the gold as well, will bring immense healing. The feeling alone, as we're moving through this time of immense healing. Sometimes this is a card of a shadow. I always see this card, it's a beautiful card, but it's the shadow of the light worker, because we do feel alone, because we are stepping into our authenticity, and it may not suit everyone. We've spent our time healing and fitting in, and then when we start to shine, or when we start to step into on our own path, people may fall away. They may not like that, where we have been a victim and people have come in and rescued us. When we step into our own light, those people may fall away. We may irritate people by speaking and shining our light, and that is the shadow of, if we allow that to stop us, then it becomes our shadow. But our shadow is on its way, moving away now, so that we can hold our light. And beyond the horizon there with the mountains, the moon again is starting to grow, working on our shadows, coming back into that light of who we are. We are unique. We each one of us holds something unique and a gift, and to really start to nurture our own gift, instead of looking at everybody else's, nurturing our own gift, knowing that we are never alone. We have our loved ones in spirit around us. We have our angels around us. Our guardian angel has been with us since we were, since our first life. Our guardian angel is moving and guiding us through each lifetime and loves us unconditionally. We're surrounded with angels every time we have a new creative thought. A new angel comes in to assist us with that new creative thought. When we are calling in the archangels come around. When we're calling in for our healings, for our clients, our angels are stepping in. We are never alone. So when we realize that, yeah, we may feel it, but once we start to feel alone, we know that we've come out of alignment, because in truth we have this light within us. And so if we start to look outside of ourselves, if we feel that we are isolated, that we've come away from the light within, because once we come back into alignment with that light, we come back into on the same wavelength of other people who see things the way we do. So the 5 is there. It's a beautiful card. Just a reminder, if we start to feel a little bit out of sorts, if we're feeling that nobody is listening to us, or we have no one, know that we have everything and everyone within us. We are the universe within us. It's not outside of us. And then the Hermit, asking us to go within if we're feeling this. So patterns may be coming to the surface. Going within. This is the Hermit, asking us to go within and levitate. He is levitating. Levitate above these old programs. Levitate above them. Know that we have this divine connection with our higher self and the divine. Then we have the 7, and the 7 is the thief in the tarot. But more this is, where are we placing our attention that robs us of who we are? She is moving through and seeing through the veil now into the light, reminding us, and there's 2 heads there either side, which I've just seen. So the past and the future, where in the past are we losing ourselves, and what are we fearing in the future? What is robbing us from our life force energy in this moment? And to look through the illusion, look into the light, receive the downpouring of light that is available to us every second of the day. And the 6 of Wands, a time of victory, a time of really following the light, finding that holy grail within, and following our own unique journey. So this is a time of victory, a time of celebration. And the card from Anna Stark. Gosh, it's getting really hot. The scales of karma. Again, going through this energy, knowing that the moment we start to judge ourselves or another, we're stepping into a karmic lesson. So this is the scales of karma. Allowing those cycles of disharmony now to be healed in this wonderful time of our ascension. And the card from Carl Gray. So there's lots of karmic cycles, closing, healing. The halls of learning. And this is, you know, a time of great lessons, because we're awakening up now. We're waking up to everything that we've gone through. We're waking up to all the lessons that we have had until we are here in this moment, and we are learning from those lessons. There are no mistakes, there's only learning, and from that learning we become expansive, we become knowledgeable, we are able to assist others who are going through maybe something similar. So this is the halls of learning that we are moving through and learning from. And meditate, look at that beautiful place there of the halls of learning. And we can go into the halls of learning as we can visit our Akashic records. We can go into the halls of learning and sit with beings of light, with the intention when we go into meditation that we sit with beings of light, teachers of light, to help guide us and assist us, and for us to gain that sacred wisdom. So this is a beautiful time of really opening up to who we are, to going within. So I'm sending so much love, and thank you so much for listening. God bless. Thank you.